My name is Wade the Trucker, and in today's video we take this 1998 Mercury Grand Marquis that's been sitting for at least 2 years and drive it 40 minutes through all sorts of hell. Just watch the rest of the video. I have no clue how to start this video.
Well, we're starting it. What year is this thing?
It's actually a 98. I have to top off the coolant on this. I've got somewhat of a feeling that it might have a bad intake manifold.
Yeah.
We'll see here in a sec. This car is, like, the mufflers are rotted to all high hell.
Yeah, they're gonzo.
They're gone. So you'll see like a bunch of white coffee smoke come out. Ready for me to fire this up?
Oh yeah. Nice. I've heard worse exhaust leaks. Doesn't sound too bad.
I mean, if you want to get down there and look at that. By the looks of it, they were looking to do control arms and ball joints.
Yeah.
I've got my own set of these.
Battery terminal. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they broke the...
What brand control arms, you know?
No clue what's in here, but
well,
we've got a video plan
right.
coming for that.
Okay.
Let's get on the road. Yeah, it's not bad. It's dirty. It's dirty and it smells
And the headliner, seen better days.
yeah.
Popped up there. It's okay.
Stereo's missing. And
Oh yeah, it is.
the seat's ripped and
Digital
but the
gauge.
cruise control works.
That's good. That's good.
That's a first.
Yeah.
The heat works. You know,
Wow.
for $1,300, that's not bad.
$1,300 can't go wrong, bud.
Yeah. We're not gonna have any music out there.
It's okay. We'll get chance to listen to the good old roar of that V8, that 4.6 liter V8.
It's wonderful inside.
It is very upset. She's mad right now.
You know the white fluff coming out?
Oh yeah. Oh, you can see it. It didn't even go all the way to the back of the car. That's how bad the exhaust leak is.
I remember it's got a idler pulley that's given out. At least soon. I remember it was squeaking the other day.
Doing okay right now, didn't it squeak? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not wet, but
Yeah.
yeah, I could tell these were in the.
This is the first. This is the first time I've seen one of these cars with a battery tie down. they're all
gone.
or rusty.
They're always gone. Yeah. Yeah, these are pretty crusty, I will say.
Yeah.
Oh my.
There's the old injectors I was telling you about. That's
Oh,
how
yeah.
injected.
Yep, I have that style, yes.
Yeah. So you're gonna follow behind me. Actually, would you mind just going in there, grabbing my phone holder?
It's got a nice dash, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Digital gauges too.
Yes, I noted that. That was. Any goodies in the glove box? Any owner's manual?
Actually, I think so.
I think so too. You got something in there. You want to open that?
Yeah, might as well.
Maybe a little toolkit, maybe. Oh, okay.
Huh.
This is the owner's
guide.
Okay.
Right.
Nice.
Audio guide. Well,
Well, we.
not much for audio in there.
There is not.
I remember on the Facebook listing, it still had the radio in the listing, so
Well,
it went poof somewhere.
yeah, somebody made sure that went gonzo.
Yeah.
Was it a nice one or was it a stock?
Nope. Yes. Here's what I was telling you about.
A little bit of rust here, but that could easily
Yeah, that could
fix
probably
it.
get done.
Oh, I'd say. Other than that,
It needs a wash. Let's get the hell out of here, eh?
alrighty.
I very much doubt that we're gonna be making good time with this.
Well, that's okay.
I hope that the audio is good too. So.
That audio?
Oh, no, the audio on the video.
Yeah.
Half a tank of gas, I'm kind of worried that we might overheat just because it's been sitting for a while. Apparently this car has been sitting for about a year.
Yep.
Because the original owner used to live up here, and then he moved down in Lowell, brought the car with him down in Lowell, and then brought it back up here so he could do all the work that he needed to do to it, and it just got in the way.
Yeah.
Apparently he had this car since 15,000 miles.
Wow.
And his father had this car since brand new.
What mileage are we at right now on it?
81,000.
That's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
What's actually cool about this car is it's not your bog standard Mercury Grand Marquis. It's actually a handling and performance package. It's an HPP. And here's actually what I was telling you about there, Jack, is it says Precision Track right there on that trim.
Yep.
That's one of the ways you can tell if it's an HPP.
What are the other ways?
Well, mainly the wheels.
Yep.
You can tell they're the basket weave kind of wheels. Anybody could just put one of those sets of wheels on there, you know. So it's not the biggest telltale. But another way that you can tell is the axle code.
Yep.
Is pretty much all of these HPPs came with either 327s or 355s. And in this case, this one actually has my favorite, the X5, which is a limited slip differential with 327s. That's just my favorite differential. And actually, this car doesn't drive too bad.
No, it's
tracks straight down the road.
pretty nice.
Does not drive bad.
No.
Like even that bump that we just went over.
No, it handled it perfectly fine.
Oh, there's overdrive.
I hear it, yeah.
Here, want me to go on the pin?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go on the pin. Dude, that is pitifully slow.
Yeah, that was bad.
And this is why we're avoiding highways, right?
Yes. Yeah, I can agree with you on that.
Yeah, that's why we're avoiding highways.
It was trying, all right? We'll give it that. We'll give it that.
It was trying.
It was trying.
I remember it has cruise control.
That's nice, and it does work.
And it works. And if I hit the brakes, it turns off, which is what it needs to do.
That's good.
That's just sweet. So, another thing about HPPs is that I'm pretty sure that they all came with air suspension, kind of like the Sports did.
Yep.
This one, the previous owner did the air suspension delete, which I don't really understand. I actually like the air suspension.
Is that why it says
check air
suspension? It's non-existent. Okay.
Yeah, it's non-existent.
I didn't think I saw it under there. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, interesting.
Wow. Dude, pick a year.
Right.
The final way to tell a HPP is actually if it has a rear sway bar. Is the handling and performance package cars as well as the sports had a rear sway bar. Now with the Crown Vics, it's easier to tell what cars are HPPs and which cars are sports because it's actually in their VIN code with the P74. However, with the Mercurys, there's no real way to tell through the VIN, which is kind of, sucky, I guess.
Yeah, it's odd. Definitely odd, I will say.
But this is an M75.
Ah!
So M74s are your Mercury GSs, which are your low model trims, and M75 is your Mercury Grand Marquis LSs, which is your higher trims, which are normally higher. Oh, you hear?
Oh yeah, I do.
Missing. I could feel it.
I can feel the it's not a happy camper right now.
It is not happy. Straight to the floor. Oh Lord.
But it's not throwing any type of code or anything.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, that's a pretty major misfire
at this point.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Other than that though, this thing's floating.
Yeah.
Very nicely.
Well, we haven't been driving for too long. The temperature gauge is reading normal.
That's good. Although, hopefully we can trust that.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It actually went down.
How's your fuel tank reading?
Half tank.
Good.
For those of you who watch this channel regularly, you might be wondering, why did you go ahead, buy yourself another car? Where's Project Oreo? Well, Project Oreo was actually given to one of my friends. He's the head mechanic at Merc Racing, and he has actually built a dedicated autism awareness car out of it. His Instagram handle is autismvic87. You can find him on there, and his whole build series that he's done with it. Just post a couple photos every once in a while of what he did. I actually find it quite cool what he did, and taking the car and giving it a new lease on life.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
Apparently at one point in time this car got 20 miles to the gallon. It's definitely not going to get that right now.
No, it is not.
We're going to be driving back through Derry.
Yes.
Back again.
Oh, don't.
Do you want to tell the story of the last time we
I'll
drove
leave it to
Derry?
you, man. That was a stressful and a half situation right there. I'll tell you that. Oh my.
So last year, when I actually bought Projetorio, Jack and I went to bring it home. I actually told this story once before. I had some issues with the title. It was the weekend. I wasn't able to register the car in time. So we drove it home with no license plates, no registration, and a sticker that was expired by, what was that, 10 years at that point?
Yes.
And so we're driving it on the road. Jack's behind me in my other car.
And this thing was filthy. You couldn't even see out of the windshield.
Exactly. It was absolutely
God.
gross. So I was like, you know what? Let's bring it to a car wash. Try and clean up the windshield on the car, make it so that I could see driving home, right? Issue with that, the intersection before the car wash, Jack's behind me in my black car. All of a sudden, a black and white Explorer comes rolling up behind Jack. I'm looking in the mirror, looking at Jack. Jack's going. And he gets as close to my bumper as he can to hide the fact that I don't have the license plate. This cop was definitely looking at the two of us dum-dums going, what in the world are you doing? Hey, so we go through the intersection. He takes the first right after the intersection, and we take the second right after the intersection.
Yes, into the car wash.
Into the car wash. Guess what the first right into the intersection was? The police station.
With all the police cars
With
sitting
all the
right
police-
out front.
Exactly.
Officers walking to their cars with this car in the background.
Yeah, with the black
Sitting
and
there,
white.
clearly no license plate on it,
Exactly.
mind you.
We were actually going and leaving the car wash, and we go back to the same intersection, and now I'm still in front of Jack, and I'm the very first car in the line of traffic. Hey, a cop on the right side, also the first line in traffic. He's probably looking at the car with no front license plate going, do I want to do this paperwork?
Yeah, too much paperwork, man.
Exactly. And then, Projetorio ran out of gas freaking 2 miles down the road.
Oh my gosh, we thought it was the worst thing.
We
feared the worst.
We thought that we got some water and some ignition components, and it just wasn't turning on. We were sitting there cranking the car over, cranking.
Little did we know.
Yeah, it was just out of gas. Just pull over so that the missus can catch up with us.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I think you do have a ghost. I think
just be
that's
the
a little.
papers.
There she is. All
There
right.
she is.
Well, it did okay getting back into traffic.
Yeah, because
Surprisingly.
it has traction control.
Really?
Yeah, I just saw the traction control light go off.
Wow.
That was surprising.
Yeah.
Oh, this road is pretty nice.
It is.
Nice
It's like
paved.
some fresh pavement here for. So what are we calling this car? What are you calling this? So we had a name for
I have an idea.
Turbo something? Oh, he's scheming. He's scheming. Okay.
You kind of spoiled it right there, Jack.
Oh, okay. Well, you cut that part out. Cut that part out then.
Well, actually, that's fine. We'll let them know.
Okay.
So
All right.
this car is actually going to be our dedicated turbo build. If you know, 2 videos ago, I actually made a video of everything that you need to turbocharge a Ford Crown Victoria. And, well, my idea was to turbocharge Projetorio. Turns out that I was speaking with Marty, and he was like, the best years to really do a turbo on is 04 and older, because they have the cable-driven throttle body, and 05 and newer have the electronic throttle body, and those normally throw wrench lights whenever you throw boost at them. I went, okay. And at that same time, I made a deal with Projetorio, with Kenny. And so I'm sitting here, I'm like, eventually I have all these turbo parts, and I got the turbo for free through my sponsor. So I'm like, I'm just sitting here scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, and I actually see this on Facebook Marketplace. They wanted $2,000 for it. I made a plan with them to meet up like 2 weeks from then. He deleted the listing so that nobody else would bother him about it. So I'm like, you know what? I go there just to look at it. It was a couple days before Christmas. I take a look at it. I'm looking at the body. I see all the rust that it has on it. I hear the misfire.
Yep.
I notice all these little things. I go, you know, honestly, this car, being the age that it is, it's got a misfire. I don't know what else is wrong with it. You know, the exhaust is rotted off. I'm gonna have to fix that. You know, there's parts in the trunk. Normally means that there's more issues.
And you can definitely look at said parts that need to be replaced.
It's green. It's green. Come on, let's go.
Green means go.
Green means go.
Jeez.
And so I said, honestly, to me, don't be offended. This thing's worth only like $1,200 to me. I got to put all this work into it. I'm gonna have to chase problems. He goes, you know, this kind of hurts me, but can you do $1,300? I sat there. I thought for a little bit. I went, you know what? I could do $1,300 as long as you could let me leave this car here for a little while, so I could go clear up a space down in my garage. And he goes, you know what? That's okay with me. So we go inside, and he signs the title and has me sign it. I don't have any cash on me. I'm like, dude, do you really want me to sign the title? I don't have any cash on me right now. I mean, I know we're gonna go straight to the bank anyway, but he goes, yeah, that's fine, I trust you.
He put his full trust in you.
Full trust in me. And I feel so bad for him. We go to the bank. It's a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
I go to use the ATM. For some reason, the ATM wasn't accepting my card.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst.
And the ATM was like, you've reached your max amount of transactions for today. I haven't used the ATM at all.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, but the ATM isn't letting me. If you want, I could go and leave the money in your mailbox. He goes, it's fine. So at least the next day was Monday. It was Christmas Eve. I went to the bank. I got the money, gave him his money. But, you know, for that one day, the car legally belonged to me.
Yes.
And, you know, legally I could have been like, hey, it's my car. Give me my car.
Sure.
You know?
If you wanted to be that guy.
I totally gave you the money for the car. I mean, the car is registered in my name, officer. You know, and he's not letting me get my car. But
thank goodness you're not that type of guy.
I'm not that type of guy, and it also turns out that he recognized my last name, and he went to school with my father.
Oh, wow. It's a small world.
It is a small world.
I want to just point out the fact that we are wearing the same clothes.
We are?
Just about. I mean,
We're both wearing our work uniforms underneath.
Yes. yes.
That's funny.
A little bit of blue here.
Except you got that...
pants are even blue, kind of.
Yeah, you got that strap-on jacket on.
Yes, yeah.
I actually have to turn down this heat.
Yeah, it is scorching in here. How's the temp?
Temp's perfect.
Good.
It's sitting good.
At least the heat works in here.
The heat works. Oreo didn't have that. I was driving it in 0-degree weather.
Yes.
With no heat. That wasn't fun.
No. So I just want to point out how nice this car is.
Yeah.
Going down the highway right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at highway speeds right now. We're doing
70.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it does pull to the right.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Not much, but it does. And it's probably doing like 2,000 RPM. That's the one thing I don't like about these older cars is that they don't have RPM gauges on them.
Yes, my 04 does not have an RPM gauge, and it is P71.
Yeah. That's what I like about the 06 and up.
Okay,
They have the gauge that also has the tachometer. I'm 100% surprised that this car is doing as well as it is doing right now.
Be interesting to see what this thing looks like up on a lift.
I'm
underneath.
Kind of worried.
Yep,
because
I get it.
You know, in the Facebook page it said it was a Florida car, but when I came here and I took a look at it, he said it was a Florida car 15 years ago. So,
well, okay.
Which explains all the rust on the fender, and all the quarter panels and all.
Yeah.
But, you know, for a car that, you know, I'm going to hack up
still thinking of a name, though. Still thinking of a name. Huh?
I'm thinking of it, and you guys in the comments are gonna have to let me know what you guys think, because I want to build this car as a sleeper car. You know, I just want it to look old, kind of like a grandma car, which it is, right?
Yep.
And I want to hide the fact that it's turbo. And people refer to those cars that are hidden kind of as sleepers,
cars, yeah.
Right? Well, the license plate Sleepy is taken, right? I'm thinking Eepy. You know?
Okay.
Eepy.
I like it.
As a name.
Eepy.
Get a license plate, Eepy. You know? 5 E's, P-Y, Eepy. Right? And it's just a sleeper, right?
I like that. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if you taking suggestions in the comment section, or are we?
Yeah, I'll take suggestions.
That's right. All right.
People will probably come up with much better ideas than I will.
Well, I think everyone will think the EP is pretty good. I like that. That's funny.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. How the brakes feel? It
brakes
seems to be
are
pretty
fine.
responsive.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, I'll probably do brakes to it either way.
Yep.
Or at least do a brake fluid flush.
Well, I haven't noticed any like severe shaking when you're braking, so that's kind of nice.
For a car that's sitting for a while, it's not.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. He's on the brake right now. I'm not shaking. This is actually doing pretty well.
Yeah.
That's good. I'd consider that a plus.
The road pretty
Oh
nice.
yeah. Well, it's that performance. The only time it shakes is when it's misfiring. But
yeah,
that's
when I hit the
completely.
gas.
Yeah.
We're full on the board. Oh, there it is.
There it is. There's your power. A little bit. Yep.
It took a while to clean up.
I mean, you gotta think about it. This thing's probably got some bad gas in it.
It's definitely
From
got
before.
some bad gas. We just went down
yeah.
one tick on the fuel.
Well, hopefully we fill it a little bit and make sure it burns through all of that.
Yeah.
Put some treatment in it or something.
I'm hoping that it's bad gas and not that dormant intake that they put on it.
Ugh.
But
everyone knows those Dormans are.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It looks new, so I don't think that it would be an issue. But you know, you've dealt with it.
Yes.
People are monkeys when they work on cars, and sometimes they just don't do stuff the right way.
Correct.
So I'm hoping that that's not the case, which it shouldn't be the case.
I mean, I've taken a Dorman off of one of these before, and it was perfectly fine.
Just whoever put it on before, just didn't know what they were doing.
Yes.
Compass works on the mirror.
Fancy.
Pretty cool.
This has that not keyless entry, but the lock on the side. Do you have the?
Yeah, I know the code.
Oh, good.
So actually, when I went and I picked this up, the guy's like, "Oh, dude, I don't know what the code is." I went, "Give me a second, I can show you." So
nice.
I went. We opened up the trunk. On the right trunk support, you could actually see it. I was right. You can take this right here.
Alrighty.
On the trunk support, it actually shows you what the code is. So actually, I know what the code for this car is now.
Well, that's actually some interesting information. Is that for all the ones that have the...
I'm not 100% certain.
Okay.
Because some cars have covers over them, especially like Lincoln Town cars.
Yes.
They have cloth on them.
Yeah.
So I can't be 100% certain.
Just want to say how menacing your car looks behind this.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. Yes.
Yeah, like I was saying, those lights that I got in the grill, those are actually from Walmart.
Yeah, they look good on it. You can see them actually in the video, I'm pretty sure. You can see right between the grill.
Well, they're $30 a piece, and they actually have an accent light. So what I did was I wired the accent light into the regular headlights, and then I wired the actual main lights into the high beam, so that I'm not blinding people. Oh, car wash. Car wash.
Pit stop.
Pit stop.
Pit stop.
Oh, it's a touchless car wash.
Oh. This thing hasn't been touched in a while, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's like, it's not bad, but it's not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. you hear the exhaust rattle like that?
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, that's funny.
Now, you gonna make it quiet again, or are you gonna make this one loud like the blue one? What are you gonna do, cutouts or something?
I'd like to keep it quiet. Let's just throw $10 in.
Do you want me to stand and record the wash? You can do some cool bits with that if you want. Okay, that's cool.
And it spit it out.
Nice. Technical difficulties already.
I guess it has something to do with that one fold.
Nice. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
I needed to press the button first.
No.
That makes sense.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Guess not. Guess I gotta use a card now. Okay, I give up. Different car wash. Yeah, you can still hear it. You hear the...
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like Nick's car.
Yes, it does.
Being straight piped. Oh.
Uh-oh.
It almost stalled.
It did not like that at all.
It did not like that.
Nope, I could smell it. It's just running a little...
Yeah.
Probably like, what is going on? Why aren't they gonna get washed?
Yeah. This car does not ride bad.
No, but let's hope it doesn't stall. That was the first time it's done that.
Well, I think it almost stalled because we were revving it and then it dropped below
yes, it did.
regular RPM when I slammed it into drive.
Yep.
And that's why. Does that look like a car wash up there?
Let's see.
Those weird little floaty guys.
Zoom here.
Says open. Nope.
Nope.
When it drops in.
It's hot tubs.
Hot tubs.
It was hot tubs.
Hot tubs. I think we could fit this in a hot tub.
Yeah. This thing is a hot tub.
It is a hot tub.
Yes.
It's hot.
Yes, it is boiling.
It's 26 degrees outside.
Oh my goodness.
It's boiling in here. Oh, dude, this is fun. I like going on adventures like this.
Yes, it's much needed. It's a nice change of scenery too, change of pace, all of that fun stuff.
You know what I haven't seen yet? Actually, I'm not gonna mention.
No, don't do it.
I was gonna say cops.
Yeah, don't even mention that word.
Was that what you were gonna say?
Yeah, it was probably. I'm not gonna. Can neither.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Yes, that's where we're going with that. Yes, confirm or deny.
Dude, this thing is not happy.
No, she's a little angry.
Do you think it could do with the fact that the exhaust rotted out?
I mean, it's pretty rotted. That it doesn't even go all the way to the back.
We get to go back on the highway.
What?
Don't ask me why.
We weren't supposed to.
I thought we could have taken.
Oh boy.
This is why I don't trust these.
I know.
I should just stop trusting them.
We both put it on no highways.
Yeah. That's just. It is what it is.
Thank goodness we're in a Panther and not like a I don't know.
Like in a Gremlin?
Yeah, we'd be screwed there. Oh boy.
Gotta get up to speed. Like trying to go Super Saiyan. Is that old person smell or is that old gas smell?
I think that's old gas. It smells.
I can't tell.
It's definitely a new smell.
It's a new smell.
We've encountered a new smell, folks.
Yes.
There is a new smell. I don't know if it's coming through the vents or.
Who knows? Well, the vents are turned off.
The vents are turned off, so maybe it's because
maybe it's just old people.
It could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
Old person smell. Apparently, we're getting 20 miles to the gallon right now.
Wow.
It's
with the misfire too.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why we're getting such good fuel economy, is that it's not feeding it enough gas.
It's not, no. Hence that lack of power a little bit there.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's
I'm surprised.
struggles.
These cars actually do well with fuel economy. As long as you're
These
not...
cars do well with a misfire, just to
Yeah.
be honest with
Yeah.
you. I mean, thing's doing pretty good, all considering.
Yeah. Well, as long as you're not driving like a Jack. Sorry, Jack. As long as you're not driving like a Jack, you know,
Yeah.
you could get good gas mileage out of these. And my blue car, when I was driving back from Detroit,
Yep.
I was getting 25 miles to the gallon.
Wow.
Average miles to the gallon.
It's pretty. That's on the highway too, right?
Yeah, it was all highway.
Yeah.
But, I mean, average 25, that's not bad.
Well, what gearing do you have? Do you have the highway gears?
327s.
Okay.
All of my cars that I have bought have had 327s.
Interesting.
Including the town car.
And you know, I don't know what's the gearing in mine. We'll have to figure that out.
Yours, I think, is an open 327. Do you know what the code is?
I don't know off the top of my head now.
You're just going to have to look at the axle code.
We'll find that out if anyone
Yeah.
cares. So we'll post it in the video.
And I do want to apologize. In the last video I made, called Everything You Need to Know About the Ford Crown Victoria, I actually talked about axle codes. In my script, I had written C6 for the 355s with LSD. I accidentally said C8 the entire time, not C6. Completely my fault. C8 is open differential 273s, which is what you find on all the civilian cars. I meant to say C6.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, that was a mouthful and a half.
What do you
That's when you're saying it, it wasn't like you meant to say it. So
Yeah.
That's you
It
know.
was just an accident, you know.
Yeah.
This actually kind of handles like my Sport before I put sway bars in
You know, sometimes when you're on a certain way, the gas, it actually sounds nice.
it. Yeah.
It does.
As the mufflers are cut out, it's kind of got the same exhaust as what my blue car had when
Yeah.
I was running cutouts. But this is actually quieter than my blue car with the cutouts open.
Well, oh yeah. Oh,
Like,
Easily.
infinitely such.
oh yeah. Those brakes are pretty nice, though.
Yeah.
That's
I actually think it's clearing up.
yeah. I've been noticing a little bit of better. There we go. It's trying though.
It's trying. You could feel it.
Compared to before, that was
Yeah.
a lot better.
Yeah.
That was a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of bad gas in
when
this
you
thing.
floor it, you feel it.
Yes.
Because you feel it try and open itself back up.
I think this thing would benefit from maybe check the plugs.
Yeah, plugs.
Yeah, coils. Oh yeah.
Injectors. You know, just go over everything.
Oh yeah.
Probably use a smoke detector on the intake manifold.
But-
well, we're actually getting close to our destination here, so
Alright.
we're gonna cut the video off right now
Alrighty.
so that we don't show where we're actually going.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Just wait and see what we have in store for this car. But with that being said, thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Over
Peace.
and out.
So stick around. Yeah. My name is Wade the Trucker, and in today's video,
I'll put the tire somewhere where you can't.
Oh my god.